Hello, welcome back to Bus Panj Minute. And we are in Africa still. And this is my interaction with Manjinder Singh Bansal, also known as Munnai Bansal. He was the chairman of the Centenary Celebrations Committee of the Sikh Union Club. And he is a man who led his team very well. And the whole event is a massive event which saw hundreds of guests from abroad and within Africa joining the celebrations. All the events, though there were some disturbances because of unprecedented rain, but still everything was done in style and it turned out to be a memorable event. So I had a long interview with him because he was the man who witnessed each and every moment of celebrations. He was everywhere. He met all the guests and made sure everything happened in time and in style. So over to Munnai Bansal. Welcome back to Bus 1 Minute, Roving Eyes popular episode. Today we have with us Mr. Manjinder Singh Bansal or Munnai Bansal. He was the chairman of the Sikh Union Club Centenary Celebration Committee. A huge task and a task very well done. So we will talk to him. What was his experience? How it happened? And what sort of problems he faced and how happy he is when it's all over and everybody is full of praise for this event. So over to Mr. Bansal. Welcome to Proving Eye.
Thank you very much, Mr. Prabhjot Singh. I was appointed as the Centennial Celebration Committee Chairman last year, I think mid of last year, and the project of 100-year celebration, what we call the Centenary celebration, started. And the person behind all that was our Vice Chairman, Mr. Nindi Chana, who thought that I was capable and had the acumen to be the chairman of the Centenary Committee. I thank my chairman, Hardyal Singh Kalsi, the vice chairman, Mr. Narinder Singh Chana, and the rest of the committee for having faith in me and having the courage and to give me that task. I was very reluctant in the beginning to become chairman because I knew it was not going to be an easy task. It was a mammoth task, a gigantic task. However, seva given by the club, I think is God sent. So I didn't want to refuse it. So I accepted in Babaji's naam, Vaheguru Ji de naam te main seva liti hai. And I have to say that I'm very happy it is now over and done with. Yes, running such a huge event, we had it was a month and a half long celebration. It started with the Vaisakhi sports festival, Simba Academy Vaisakhi Sport Festival, where we had 200 children involved. For 3 days they were there. Other Sikh societies, institutions joined us. Eastern Ramgarhia Board, South Sikh Gurdwara with Sikh Women's Society, Cause in Business, and young mothers, old people, care group of the Sikh community. They were all involved in our celebrations. So we had a festival with all of them, and I think it went very well. Of course, leading that was my fellow committee member Zorawar Singh, who very ably handled it, and I think it turned out very well. From there we went to the next event, which was the badminton started, and badminton has become a very popular sport in the club now. A lot of ladies are getting involved, which I'm very happy to say that it's not gentlemen who are coming to the club. Ladies are now coming to the club, which is very encouraging to see. With the ladies come their children, so it is becoming a more family-oriented club. I'm happy to say that the badminton is pulling families into the club. We had a staggering 108 participants in the badminton from different ages. We had under 15, we had the open challenge, and then we had the veterans, and we had another sector, I think, over 60s. So we had a very entertaining and very exciting final played by two teams. They all played doubles. They didn't play singles because of the age in the Masters. It was easier for them to, easier on their knees also at their stage to play. So it was a tremendous final, which was enjoyed by many. Then we had a treasure hunt. Treasure hunt is like you get questions and you go all over Nairobi looking for clues to the answers that are pointed to you. And for myself, as my experience, I've been to some parts of Nairobi which I've never gone for a very long time, because going to town now is not as easy as before because of the traffic and other things. But on a Sunday, the treasure hunt took us all over Nairobi, into Limuru, into Tigoni, and back to the club. And we had a prize giving. Together, we had two prize givings that day. We had the treasure hunt prize giving and we had the badminton prize giving. And we had a good crowd there again. I was very happy to see the crowd there. Families were there. And that finished. And then thereon, we went on to the golf tournament. We had a spectacular entry of 210 participants. A record, I think, for such a large number for Sikh Union or any Sikh institution to hold a golf tournament. And that went very, very, very well again. Then in the evening, we had the dinner for all the participants at the club. We got them back into the club. Prize giving was handled there. I had very many sponsors. I had some spectacular gifts. They were all ranging from beach hotels to golfing resorts to Masai Mara to other dinner for a lot of people came forward and gave us a lot of prizes. So thank you to the Sikh community. Then after that we went to the cricket started. We had a cricket tournament that was held over 2 weeks. And I'm happy to say Mr. Prabjot was present at the prize giving.
Yeah, that's right.
He was there for the prize giving, and we were honored to have him at the...
Yeah, it was a pleasure, in fact, to see so many youngsters playing cricket and doing well, and so very well organized. Even because of rains, I had my doubts about the field being ready for the game.
I think we had to delay on Saturday because of the rain. The finals were delayed. The semi-finals were not played, but they found a system of having the final on Sunday, and thank God on Sunday we were able to hold the finals. Of course, the pinnacle event for Sikh Union Club is the hockey tournament. We got delayed with laying of the AstroTurf. Unfortunately, the rains were not on our side. We had early rains that started in February instead of April, and we had constant rain for 2 months, 3 months from February onwards, which really slowed down the laying of the Astro. We needed a dry surface because the surface is glued, the rubber is glued on, and you can't do it. We didn't want to rush and mess up our surface, so I have to say a very big thank you and to our chairman, Hardayal Singh Kalsi and his team of the Astro, Jita Virdi, Del Mudar, Avtar Singh Sohal, of course, was supervising it. He was sitting there from morning to evening, ensuring the AstroTurf is finalized. He got two very capable boys from India, one of them called Shalinder and his compatriot, who came and did a wonderful job, and we can say we are very thankful to both of them for doing such a sterling. Finally, we had our preliminary matches at another pitch at Canton College. We are thankful to Canton to allow us to use their facility. Of course, unfortunately, we could not take any spectators being a school, and the school was running, so spectators were not allowed, just the teams and the coaches were allowed. Because of that, we had live coverage on YouTube for each and every match, so people who had come could watch at least some. But thank you to Vaiguruji. The semi-finals and the finals were held at the
AstroTurf.
On the AstroTurf at the club, and we had an opening of the whole event on 3rd of October, which I think we had a police band procession. We had the teams having a procession with the teams. We were very fortunate that at this event we had over, I think, about 20 Olympians. And
20.
14 of them were from the club. People who had played for Sikh Union and played the Olympians and World Cup. So we are very fortunate to have such a large number of
I think it's the first time such a large number of hockey Olympians have gathered to one place.
I agree with that. And I think that it is their last hooray.
That's right.
They are all now at their their end
There, yeah,
towards
yeah.
their age, the other side of their age is. So having a picture which I think I've shared with you, having 14 Olympians that were standing there and other Olympians from other parts
Yeah,
who had played
from
for England
England,
or
from
Malaysia,
India,
from India, they were all
Canada.
there.
Yeah,
It was such a huge gathering of Olympians, I think,
that's
that I don't think we'll ever witness again.
that's right. That's
Or
right.
has been witnessed in the past.
It's a rare, very rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one thing, I just wanted your comments because Sikhs have been in limelight all over the world, and this is the oldest club of Sikhs outside India, not even in India, which is 100 years. So, since all eyes were focused on how Sikhs, as organizers, as like how they keep their heritage alive, their history alive, their contribution to sports alive. So, what do you think? What was this challenge? Did you think you were able to send a good message? That yes, Sikhs can do it, Sikh Union Club can do it, and they have done it.
I think just that the fact that everything happened, the AstroTurf was laid, the Centennial celebrations, which was a mammoth event, happened. I have to say that I had my doubts. After the Astro team collected money from the Sikh community in Kenya, most of them gave very generously to the AstroTurf. Of course, once the community has paid for one project, to run a second project simultaneously in 1 year,
Yeah, exactly.
I thought would be
Two major things.
very, very challenging for me to get the amount of money I wanted to collect to have such a grand banquet, centenary celebration. But despite the AstroTurf having collected 50 million shilling, I was lucky that I was able to collect over 35 million shilling again from my Sikh brothers. Of course, we tried to knock different doors, not to knock the same doors, but I have to say, Sardaran da Dil,
बहुत
the
बड़ा.
layer,
Yes.
they supported us. Both events they supported us, and the spirit.
And how you feel like at the end of the event when you look back your journey after you took over as chairman of the committee, and now when the whole event is over so successfully, it was a magnificent event. How you look back now?
When I
Will
look
you get a chance? Will you be able to do it again?
I hope I'm not given the opportunity to do it again. Like I said in my speech, I was involved in the 75th anniversary celebration. I was a treasurer then. Now I was the chairman. I hope at the 125th anniversary, I'm not the chairman. I hope I'm living and there present. But
Yeah.
I would like to be more of a spectator
Yeah.
and watching others do it rather than me being involved in any arrangement. I don't think I'll have the same energy and the strength that I have today to do it at the 125th.
Yeah.
So I think challenges were there. Just as challenges were there, but as we collected more money, I knew we are getting closer to our target. I knew now we can do it the way we had planned, strategized it, and in the grand way we wanted to do the centenary. As our Sikh brothers, fellow supporters came and supported us, it made us, it encouraged us that this can be now achievable. And I think they came out with big hearts and they supported me and the Astro team very well. And I'm very, very thankful to all the Sikhs sponsors who sponsored us. There were also other sponsors out of the Sikh community. Thank you to all of them. A very, very big thank you to the sponsors. Without them, I don't think we would have had the centenary celebration as well done as we have achieved.
Yeah. And what do you think? What would be the single most factor that makes you look back with a lot of satisfaction? Okay, you organized the event better than what even you had visualized when you took over as chairman.
I think first is teamwork. My team, I had a very good team. I had a very good wingman, Mr. Jandu. He stood by me, a very wise man. He guided me through it. I had other people like Sunny and all of my team, Sunny, Sida, all of them stood by me. I think when you have a right team, success is guaranteed.
That's right.
I have to say, when I'm looking back, it is not one man's job. It was not me alone. It was teamwork, and my team was perfect. My team was the right team, and I think the team made it happen.
But
everyone took their.
But it happens. It depends a lot on the leader as well.
Well, I think it's not good for me to say much about myself. If I think let the committee say.
Because I have
yes.
seen you working, talking to each and everyone, all the guests, personally attending to everyone. That's marvelous. It's awesome. That's
I
normally.
appreciate your very kind words, but I suppose me being elected to be the chairman, the committee must have seen some good in me and some ability in me to give me the chairmanship. So I think I have proven to them that they chose the right
Yeah,
chairman.
absolutely.
And I thank them once again for giving me this privilege and honor for being the chairman of the 100 years. I think being a chairman of the 100 years will be etched in the history of the
Yeah,
club.
it will be forever.
And I'm hoping the future generation remember
it.
me and my committee's hard work, and they will remember the way we are looking at the 100-year book today. We have got a coffee book that was initially also one of our projects to produce a 100-year-old book, which I think you have had a few
That's right.
glimpse at it.
Yeah.
You have seen it's very well
Because
documented,
people who
very well
forget the
published.
history, people who forget the history, they are nowhere.
It is
People who remember the history and their ancestors, they are always a success.
And I thank Dal Mudar for that, for compiling the archives and making possible the book to come, be printed on time and being distributed at the gala. I think it was icing on the cake. The book is a real valuable book in me, if you ask me.
Very valuable.
Yeah, history of our club will be there. Maybe in another 100 years, I will be also featuring in the
right.
200th anniversary or the 125th.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, true.
So I think looking back, I feel satisfied, I feel proud, and I think we have achieved something that to handle 750 people at the banquet is no easy job. To handle over 200, 300 guests from overseas, 200 were players, and another 100, 150 people came to bring their memories.
Yeah,
their
that's right.
nostalgia brought them back
That's
to
right.
Kenya.
That's right.
And their memories of the old hockey that they have witnessed, I think they have witnessed it. We were very fortunate and thankful to all the teams who participated.
Yeah.
We had teams from England, London Sikh Union, Indian Gymkhana, Satellites. From Malaysia we had a team.
Matador.
Matador. Then we had a team from Nigeria, Flickers. And I think one of the feature, I think the charming, the icing on the cake for the hockey tournament was certainly the involvement of the Round Gloves from India.
Yeah.
Young, very young team. I think they are all under 21.
Yeah.
And the average age was even less than 20 for all the players. The skill they came with and what we witnessed them play was an eye-opener for all our players, all the fraternity of Kenyan hockey. And I think we have made very good relations with all these teams, especially Round Glass has offered to accommodate few of our players to India, and they would send some children here also, some of their players here to play with our team to improve the standard of hockey.
That's right, mutual.
I'm hoping for a very bright future for hockey, not only hockey, in all sports in Kenya. We need support from the government. Let's get the support from the government. Once we have the support from the government, we can go places.
Yeah.
We can get back the glory we lost in hockey. Kenya was fourth
Yeah,
in
that's
the
right.
world at one time.
Yeah, now they're nowhere.
Now they're nowhere. But the reason the club has invested this in the AstroTurf and all that is to improve the standard, make sure we have an international playing field,
Yeah.
that our children are not discouraged or they're not, they're at the same level as any other international team that is playing on an Astro.
That's right.
This is the only AstroTurf in East and Central Africa. There are many in South Africa, there are many in maybe Egypt and other places that play hockey. But for Kenya, it was a great achievement. The government has acknowledged us. The PS at the banquet also said, that this is where Sikhs have done a lot for sports, for nation building too. Not only in sports, but also nation. At one time, when India and Kenyan team played, people didn't know which team was
India
and which team was Kenya,
Yeah.
because we had as many Sikhs playing for Kenya as, if
For
not
India.
more, than we had in
Indian team. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's very true, I think.
Yeah, and Kenya even beat India a couple of times.
Yes,
Yeah.
you know, you're
Yeah.
the historian,
Yeah,
and you know the results.
that's
better
right.
than me.
Yeah.
So I think we are looking for a brighter future.
No,
All
I
this
am-
investment we have done is for a brighter future.
I'm sure like people like you at the helm of affairs, things are going to look up, because when you do it with the dedication and achieve such a good results and bring the world community together, and the world community it's not me saying it. When the world community acknowledges your organization capability, your excellence, so I think the things are going to lead to better and golden days ahead.
I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so that all our hard work will benefit generally the club first and
Yeah.
generally sports in Kenya.
Kenya, yeah.
So I think the future, if we concentrate and we put our efforts in it, nothing can stop us.
Nothing can stop.
We are trying our level best to give our children whatever they. That's the reason the academy is there, is to develop children from a very young age, get their interest in sports, especially hockey, cricket. These are the two most important sports that we've been playing. But of course, we also encourage them to play football, badminton, and other sports. But importantly, I would like to see the glory days returning to
hockey.
Kenya and to our club Sikh Union, where hockey was our
prime
main
sport.
pivotal sport.
True.
And I remember, as I showed you some photographs, I shared some photographs.
Yeah.
In 1964, when the Indian team
Came here.
my father hosted them. So those sort of pictures bring us
Yeah.
that this is where we were. India would ask for an invitation to come here.
Yeah.
Today, I don't think if we invited India would even
They will consider, yeah. That's right.
So,
that's right.
But one day we want to go back and they should think about
They
it.
will, yeah.
But the round glass team coming, few of the teams, I think they've even opened their eyes. They've opened eyes.
Yeah.
They've opened their eyes with the organization, with the hospitality, with our warmth, and they are very warm to us now. They have also invited us, and we hope.
So this is how the things develop, and it's mutually benefit for both.
The concept-
Win-win for both.
Yeah, I think exactly win-win for both, and I think the concept we're trying to do is have a triangular
Yeah.
series of hockey, where one year, like this year, where Kenya has hosted, next year maybe Malaysia should host, and then
Third
the
year.
year after that we have England hosting us, and that triangular series should continue. That gives each country, each institution a bit of breathing room. After 2 years, they have time to
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
organize
that's
another
right.
one.
That's right.
And let's keep it to hockey alone at the moment.
That's right. Yeah.
And I
That's
think
a very
that
good
will-
idea. That's very good idea.
I think that will help.
Triangular series. Yeah. All
when,
the three
when-
countries.
When we have foreigners coming and playing, we see a lot of talent. We learn a lot from them. And I'm sure you have seen also the hockey standard from the last time you were at the
Oh,
Visakhi
it's
tournament.
much better. Much
better.
higher.
We were both our
We
Sikh
saw
Union-
very good hockey. Very good hockey
very good
this time.
hockey. And this time, both our Sikh Union clubs, I'm very proud to say, were in the finals. One we won, the veterans we won, the open team, of course, playing.
But you
against
lost to
the-
a better team.
We lost to a better team. No doubt.
Because your team played very well. They
we
played their
played
hearts
very
out.
well.
Yeah.
We had beaten them in the initial
Yeah,
game.
because you see, now hockey is that if you take your chances, you win. If you miss your chances, you have a lesser chance of
On
winning.
any day, any team.
Any day.
could have
So
won.
any team can win
but
any day.
despite that, I have to confess that round glass has always been a better team.
Yeah.
They all those boys are doing is playing hockey.
Because they have been playing cohesive hockey, playing together all the time.
Yeah, here in Kenya, we are still not professional. Hockey is not
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
There is people who are working, and we get them together. We get boys from universities come and play. But I think the standard generally, I think you cannot. It wasn't one-sided. It wasn't an 8-0 loss. It was yes at the end of 4-1, but same thing. We had
But
beaten the same
your team missed a
4-1.
couple of very good chances.
Yeah, and we
Could
had
have been
beaten-
score could have been 4-3 or
Yeah,
even
that I think was a more justified
Yeah.
scoreline.
Yeah.
But chalo, whatever happened, we are still very grateful to Round Glass and all the other teams who participated, and we welcome them again. Hopefully in another 2-3 years.
Yeah, sure.
And by Guruji mehr hoegi to phir hoega zarur. Yeah.
So thank you very much for taking out your time. You've already done so much, given so much of time to this tournament, and thank you for talking to us. So wish you all the best, and we wish we could welcome you in India or in Canada, because we need good people like you who can organize and motivate people, because sports is one thing which can unite people, and our Sikh community has done wonders in bringing number of sports to the world level, be it hockey, be it kabaddi, be it even community service, even in cricket now. They are, because of Indians, the world is playing cricket. So community service, langar seva, anything, the Sikhs have done so much. So
Thank you very much, Mr. Prabjot, for this interview. I'm honored you find me worthy of this interview.
No, you are
Thank
much
you
more
so
than
much.
that. I think we could do more, but anyways, thank you so very much.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Good night.
Good day.